name's Tom Noguera. I'm a tattoo artist at Goodfellas Tattoo and Piercing in Fort Pierce. Ever since I was a little kid, I've always just been drawing. We kind of progressed from there, and I got better and better over time. Lately, I've been getting a lot into like hyper-realism and kind of going in that direction. It just kind of depends, I guess, on what's inspiring me at the moment, or I don't ever want to feel like I'm kind of pigeonholed into one style or another. I'd like to think that it's just going to continue evolving. There's never a point where I stop learning. I enjoy that constant learning experience. Being a tattoo artist just kind of happened. Like I've since I was always drawing and everything, once I got into my teenage years, my friends always insisted, you should tattoo, you should tattoo. First tattoo I did, I was 17. I was on a friend of mine, and a bunch of us had gotten together, and one of them had made a machine out of like a Discman motor and like a guitar string, and they all basically were like, hey, you can draw, you should tattoo us. I was kind of against it. I have no idea how to do it, and then they convinced me, so then I started tattooing one of my friends, and the machine flew apart. I mean, just after we started. It was horrible. He had these just random lines on his stomach. I got kind of scared of it for a while after that. I refuse to believe that anybody that's tattooing came into it being awesome at it from the get-go. There's a definite learning curve to this. I don't know if I really set out to become a tattoo artist until maybe about 2 years ago. And I really like tattoos, and I saw tattooing as a viable option to make a living as an artist. What I'd like to do is more realistic things, hyper-realistic, really colorful, really vibrant tattoos. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12 tattoos. I've got 12 tattoos. My favorite tattoo on my body, or the most meaningful one, is across my chest here. It says "Never Say Die." 3 years ago, I was in a really bad car accident, and I was kind of dead for a little bit, and then came back. I was in a coma for 3 weeks, and they told me that I wasn't going to be able to do a lot of the things that I'm doing now. So that's why I got that. Never say die. Just remind myself, that it's not over till it's over. Favorite tattoos that I've done at this point are one is this demon head kind of thing. It was the client's idea. He came in and he's like, look, I want you to draw my skin ripped open and a demon's head kind of popping out, and one of the horns like sticking out of the skin, and he went through this whole thing, and he wanted stitches across the demon's face. And so I drew it, and he liked it, and we started doing it, and he gave me free reign with the color palette. So I think that's why it was one of my favorites, because I just kind of, it's like it was like a coloring book. I just got to color like I was a little kid again. So that was fun. That was a lot of fun. The other one is a tattoo I did on my father. It's an octopus wrapped around an anchor, and between that time from when I started to now, my grandmother passed away, so we kind of turned it into a commemorative piece for her and put a banner underneath it with her name. I think that's one of my favorite ones that I've done, as well as the demon ripping out of the skin. Somebody told me once, aim for the stars and you might reach the sky. So what I thought is, if I aim to be the best tattoo artist who's ever lived, I might just end up being like a pretty good tattoo artist. So that's my goal. That's my overly ambitious goal, is to be the best artist who's ever existed. So